Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you here, a little midday money on the 29th of April. Welcome in on a Saturday. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Facebook, YouTube channel. Spin a free picks, picks parlays, and even if you're on the old Sean Hicks page, I mentioned my old Sean Hicks YouTube only because it had like 1,400 followers. I did a lot of videos back in the day. I know there's a lot of new content people out there, but I'm a guy who's been doing videos for 13 years now, I guess. Blog Talk Radio back in the day. Back in 2010, Thursday Night Tailgate, I would do a live show. And I'd give out a number to call in, too. So you could call in and talk to me live. Kind of like the old FAN kind of thing back in the day. Now, it's podcast form. So I do the live show. Super for new people watching. This is every day, 12 noon. Come in, give out some free picks, your free picks, talk about some stuff. But you can listen after the fact on all the podcast channels, which is pretty cool. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. The free picks are free picking up in the Twitter universe. I'm tweeting out as we speak the player props, and then the sides of totals, regular picks are out there. I said yesterday I need a couple more followers. I picked up 2 followers last night. Thank you for watching on the Look Ahead Line show. And the Look Ahead Lines late night money, short shows, usually 10 or 15 minutes. You run down the games, and that's that. All right, let's recap yesterday's action. And I timestamp it there on all the podcast channels. iHeartRadio, Apple Tunes, Amazon Music, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, the whole kit and caboodle. So there's that. Let's go. Recapping yesterday, 1-2 on the ice, 2-1 in the NBA, and Major League Baseball. I guess go 1-2 because the Braves game doesn't really count. We had a run line. It was a rain-shortened game. Doesn't count there. Today's picks. Oh, I forgot player props yesterday. Where's the props? We go 2-6. 2-6 of player props. Today's picks. Let's get right into that because that's what people like. No real changes from last night. Everything stays the same. The only thing different from late night money to today is we got updated records. 53-67 in a video for Major League Baseball minus 899. Obviously, got to get on track. On the season, 113 and 110 on the premiums plus 685. We're averaging about plus 105 a play. So not too shabby there. Let's go. Twins run line. We will fade away here on the Royals. Continue to slump. So, yeah, not interested in Kansas City here. Dropping 3 in a row. We'll fade them here. Next up, we have the Toronto Blue Jays with Gausman. Again, this is more for me. He's pitching well. And what do we got? A scratch in this game now? We got a scratch. Flexion is out. Easton McGee comes in here. All right. So what am I going to do? I already locked into this game. Although I do have a couple player props up. That changes things. Whatever. I already typed them in. It is what it is. Braves run line 105. I don't like the Mets. Rangers over 8.5 here. I think we'll see some runs. We got a couple last night. I thought we'd get a few more, honestly, but we didn't get there. But Evaldi and Brito, I think we'll see a couple runs on the board. I do like Texas here as a side. I said that last night as well, but over the total 8.5. White Sox over. It's a 9. It was I think it's still around 8.5, 9. I didn't look because, again, these are from yesterday. It's a Lance Lynn. What's there to say about Lance Lynn? He's done. NBA 54 and 51 plus $20. I believe we're on a 14-3 NBA run here. And I said, no betting allowed regular season. Postseason comes. It's a little, not easier. Nothing is easy. But you kind of know who's playing and get a little better feel of the games. So here we go. 54, 51 plus $20. Not that today in this Phoenix-Denver game, I don't know. I don't like anything really in it. I think Suns are a plus 125 in the series. You want to go for a dog there? I understand. Again, I'm not betting it. Maybe a game here and there. We'll see how it plays out. Give me the Heat 4.5. Yesterday, again, we go 2-1 there. We dropped that Warriors first quarter under winner. And honestly, I thought the game would play out like that, but to the Warrior side winning to like a 115.99 kind of affair. But it is what it is. Baseball 25-25 on the season. We are plus 115 on the season with our NBA. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it, take it, take it. And hockey, 33-49 in video, minus 461. Devils plus to 105, 1-2 in the video yesterday. Overall on the season, we are 55-71, down 593 with the premiums. And that's that. Win or lose, you always get the truth from me, folks. I'm not a, it is what it is. I come in here every freaking day, twice a day sometimes. And I'll take it. Win or lose, always the truth. That's what I say, because that's the way you got to be. There's a lot of fakers out there. It's not us. I lose games. I'm a real better. Don't win all the time. Maurice, good afternoon. Royals money line. Heck to the NO. No, not taking Royals ever. No, thank you. Nope. Richie P hitting the like button. Appreciate it, Rich. I know I've been saying this all week, Richie, about the retro wax box. I'm going to get to it. I swear. I don't know what I got on the agenda today. I think I'm going to tidy at the garage. I want my wife's mad. I put some of my vegetables. I put them in regular kind of pots, and I have a big plant I want to put down and spread them out a little bit. So I might do that today. But I want to do the videos because I got to update the Sean Higgs introduction video because that was from a year ago. I'll switch it around. Things to do. Free pick videos today, everything. Yeah, Flexing is out. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I jumped right into the video here. Let me do the props real fast, and then I gotta get back to the chat. I totally forgot props. Totally forgot the props. Who got the props? Where's the props? Why is it scrolling underneath? I need it up top here. Hold on a second. All right. 117, 192. We do go again. 2-6 SA plus 785. These Toronto ones, I looked at Vlad, I looked at Chapman before. They were plus 110 and 115. I'm like, you know what? I really don't love it that much. So I go Varsho 135 and a Whitfield 195. I'm going to have to double check because I got a pitching change here. I got to see if these things have moved. And I don't know if I'll be able to do that during the show. So it is what it is. Rizzo 165 for the Yanks. Torres 165. Again, I think the Yanks score a couple runs here. Texas, middle lineup. Here we go again. N low. You know we like our lows. B low, J low for the Rays. But here we go with Texas. Nate 145, Garcia 135, Heim 190, Young a 170 back in the lineup. Tampa Bay. I got to grab all these guys. Arozarena plus 210, Siri at 290, Franco 230, Paredes at 210, and Ramirez at 210. They're facing Lance Lynn, last I checked. Everybody plus $2. Sign me up. And it's not listed here. It is scrolling underneath. I couldn't fit it in here in this Tampa Bay game. For the White Sox, I grabbed a little Jake Berger 195 for a ribby. It's scrolling and it's on the Twitter feed. I wanted to get a Gavin Sheets because I don't want to do anything with the White Sox as they're just reeling, losing 9 in a row. But Sheets is hitting and driving in some runs. No number on him on BetMGM. And Berger is, I believe, their leading ribby guy at one. So it's plus 295. It was worth a shot to me, I think, to take there. Again, I really wanted Sheets. He wasn't posted. Vaughn's another guy I would have maybe took a shit. I almost cursed. I don't like cursing there. Take a shot on Vaughn at 220, but he's in the 2-hole. I'd rather if he was down a little bit, driving a run with a base hit, but I don't like him out of the 2-hole. So there's that. I forgot the props, but the props are propping, getting a propalapa. That's why I hate betting early. It hurts betting early there, Richie, with the I wasn't expecting a scratch. Eric's in the house. What do you say there? I was going to take Jay's team total over 5.5. Rockies money line again. I know they're bad. Yeah, Rockies would win. It's, I see games like that, and it's like, do I really got to bet it? I like, it's not like I don't like Merrill Kelly or Zach Gallen or P. Fat's the youngster for them. It's just in a spot where I don't want to play them. And then, the bad teams here. You have, you got a couple double headers here with the Tigers and Nats, right? You got a Tiger double dip with Baltimore. Part of me is kind of like speaking, I bring this up Eric, because we're talking the um, Rockies. So Baltimore's won 9 of 10, two straight, and then you got the Tigers lost two in a row here. You kind of want to take a team at home. They're a little bit of a dog, but it's not. To me, it's not worth the shot here. I mean, game one they're actually a fave with Rodriguez on the hill. They switched it around with the rain out. Uh, so yeah, I don't want to bet on a team, an inferior team that could easily lose. And again, the under moved on it, and then you have the Nationals and the Pirates again in the double dip. And I want to take the Nats in the doubleheader, believe it or not. Here, I got Corbin and Cool, two bad guys, poor ERAs. I mean, you look at this. I mean, Corbin hasn't been good in years, and Chad Cool's been bad, and you got Vince Velasquez and Rich Hill. I mean, this is a 4-pack of pitchers here on these two teams. Like, holy cow, holy cow. David says I can't play anything pertaining to the White Sox. Yeah, I mean, you lose 9 in a row. How are we coming in and say we want to bet the Red Sox today or the White Sox? You can't. You can't take them. Nuggets to win the series. I don't hate. What are you about 140 mark? Not terrible. I love the Devils. Say I got it myself. I think the Rangers are done. Put a fork in them. Lauren, how are you, Lauren? What do you got here? Cubbies money line, Red Sox money line, Rangers run line. All right, so Cubos. I'm a Cabrera kind of guy, but it's easy not to run to take Miami because of the offense is just bad. Like we saw last night, like 3-1 game. And you get Cubbies here as a little doggy with a youngster on the hill. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Red Sox on a run line with Bello. I like it. I like Bello. Young guy. Hype, right? He's one of their top prospect kids. Hasn't pitched all that great. He's got an ERA approaching 10. That being said, it's Cleveland. Bad lineup. And I'm a Cleveland backer. I like the Indians. I think their pitching staff's good, although the McKenzie thing kind of hurts. That being said, they can't hit. You want to run line here and get good plus money? I like it. And of course, Rangers want to go extra payday on run line. I don't hate it. You can lay to 130 if you want to with them, or I know it was a 112 opener. That's what I saw at the opener with them. Now, hold on, it's a 165 with Evaldi now. Are you kidding me? Holy goodness gracious! I got it at 112 yesterday. Wow, David, I'm looking at the Heat today. Also, I like the Heat. Give me Miami. Give me Miami. I'm with you. The truth will set you free. Right, Kev? You know, like I said, you go on Instagram or TikTok, see people, a bunch of ridiculous fake tickets. I mean, that's something going back years. Even like if I see in person, I'll say, okay, who I got? I got you. To post things that could easily be manipulated is one a joke. Um, I'm not doing that. I got my plays 95% of the free picks here are part of my premium package anyway. I mean, I don't understand when people lie. People, you lose. The problem with the new people coming in here, Kev, is that you got people saying, "Look at this, it's winners, winners, winners," and when they lose, they look for a bad beat refund. The hell out of here with that crap. I'll be happy. 54, 55%. I bet a lot of games. I'll make you money. People have delusions of grandeur. It's not a lottery ticket, get rich quick overnight. Any thoughts on the Cub? I like him today as a little dog. I like Cabrera, but it's tough betting Miami as a favorite, David. I mean, I can't with that offense. I can't do it. Michael's in the house. Mike, how about your crappy Warriors? You can't close them out. I'll tell you what, I might have to ship back to the Kings here in next game. I got Chapman hit homer. What's the new line on that? You know what? I'm going to go to BetMGM here right now. Hopefully it doesn't jam up here on the. Sometimes I go to the live sites and the StreamYard kind of screws up with me a little bit. So bear with me if that happens. Well, yeah, I don't have a choice to bear with me. I mean, I'm all by myself. The thing's going to freeze and I'll be back when I'm back. But let's see. Player props. Where's my ribbies? No, you can't follow me here. There is no player props now for this game. I got player props for Teoscar Hernandez and J-Rod. That's all I got here. That is all I have here on the BetMGM page with the pitching change. Oh, yeah. What's the run line down to here? So last night's run line was a minus 105. Hasn't changed. Oh, excuse me. It's minus 2 runs now. Minus 2.5 plus 100. All right, I'm closing that out. Michael says, good night, 3-1s. Warriors choked, didn't bet it, but did hit Kings first quarter. Excellent win, Michael. I was against you on that. I thought the Warriors would come out strong at home and make a statement. Let's do a quick little bashing of the Curry guy. Now, yes, he's changed the game, right? Everybody shoots 3-pointers now. Everybody wants to shoot these crazy threes. Iguodala, MVP, right? Wasn't Iggy an MVP of their finals win? KD, MVP of the finals. Curry's never MVP of the finals, right? I mean, I think Wiggins. Wiggins was a top pick. He's okay. Green's at the tail end of his career. Clay is not himself with the leg. I'm just dumbfounded. And again, I don't love the Warriors, right? We have teams that, they talk about the Warriors or Lakers. You can interchange them with me. You're up 3-2, and you come out and just lay an egg like that at home? I'll tell you what, I think you could rip up that championship ticket. I think they'll lose the next game. And who they got? The Lakers up next? I think the Lakers are going to get them. Am I late to the party with the Pirates? I hate being late to the Pirate. The Pirate party? Here's the thing with the Pirates, though. Yesterday I had them. They were postponed. But now it's a rainouts. Rainouts to me kind of change the aspect of things. And again, it's Rich Hill and Vince Velasquez favored on the road. And those two guys, put your favorite over Patrick Corbin and Chad Cool. That's just 4 games I can say no thank you to. Here's another one. I was going to do Reds run line today. It's like even money. It is the Nats. But, the Nats. See, I kind of like the Nats team a little bit, believe it or not. I think they have decent young guys. They all came over in trades. Now they haven't developed anybody in a while themselves. But the talent they get back in the trades are kind of top flight minor league talent. Should take a next step. That's the idea when you bring up rookies. But these 2 guys I just can't bet on. I can't do it. Cool and Corbin, no thank you. Michael says NBA got the Nugs. Little Denver. -0.5 first quarter, full game. 2.5. I think they feel disrespectful. Everyone giving the West to the Suns. Lakers, Warriors, first quarter because Suns lost their title all 5 first quarters. Well, I like the first quarter with the Nuggets. Like anything. You're home. You want to come out. Make a statement. Let's go. We're not going to be walked over. We're a good team. Start to do a Dallas, Texas parlay essay, but only bet straight up. The Stars got it done. Minnesota's. Poor Terry Edelman. Panger life, what do you got here? Let's get this weekend bread. That's the name of the game, Panger. Not just weekend bread. We get it every day. Every day we're grinding out for that cash. Took Connor Joe McCutcheon for ribbies for the Pirates. I don't hate it. Again, you got Corbin on the hill. Where's Connor Joe batting? T-Money's in the house, my guy. How are you, my friend? Michael says, MLB, I have no idea. I'm limiting my baseball plays because I stink. Did hit the Phillies. I got the World Series revenge. You said that yesterday. I was against it. I took Houston because, Nola has a 150 dog. Everybody's got bet on Philly there. And again, was I expecting a 3-1 game? No. I thought that game would be like 5-2 the other side. Taking home run props in Giant Padre game. Stadium's 10,000 feet above sea level. Yeah. I mean, a total of 15. I think somebody opened up at 9.5. I'm not saying who, but I did get down at a 9 minus 120 on picks and parlays. A horrible day yesterday besides the Kings. I really wanted to take the Euros, but I couldn't get there. So the O's as I mentioned, they're hot right now. They've won 9 of 10. And you get a bad team like Detroit struggling a little bit, right? They're Detroit. They're not looking good with their young guys. Torkelson looks totally overmatched again. But Rodriguez has not pitched poorly for them. But that's why he's favored today, though. I mean, we talk about easy, low hanging fruit, take the easy game. Well, Baltimore game one looks like an easy game as they're an underdog winning 9 of 10 versus the Tigers. Rob Franklin's here. Good morning, Robert. Good morning. Michael says the Heat are not playing until tomorrow. Honestly, don't know what to do with game one. Is it a letdown spot off beating the Bucks? Could Jimmy keep playing like MJ or the Knicks real? Well, that's the thing. I'm not a big Knick guy. Miami's a team I kind of like, even though they're down a couple players. I just had the Heat in here because I put I had Sacramento in here +4. The line went to 1. I would have took the Warriors that day. Mike, you know this. We put the games in when they come up. Playoff games come up a little early. We post them. T-Money, no, to the Kings. We're going to heavy on the Warriors tomorrow. You're going heavy on the Warriors? Oh, boy. All right. Good luck with that. Lane's in the house. Going to hop on that Texas over 8.5 and missed the over by a hook last night in the Yankee-Texas game. Yeah, tough one there with the 7. Texas scored early. I thought, all right, you're good. And then you get the ground going out. You figure maybe you have a shot. But Dane Dunning, I've mentioned Dane Dunning here the last 2 years. This cat was go look it up, who he was traded for. He was a key piece in trades. The guy is a first round, supposed to be a stud guy, and maybe he's found his role here coming out of the pen. T-Money, with that said, I don't see Warriors winning at all. No, they're not winning at all. I'm going to cry myself to sleep. I didn't bet the Lakers to win at 31 and becoming a little excited now. I don't know about Lakers winning at all. I mean, they could easily lose next round to Sacramento. As far as the Warriors go, Michael says, I'm not shocked. Kings are number 1 road team in the NBA. Hard to win 4 straight. There was going to be a game when the Warriors are cold and the Kings are hot from 3. Yeah, but you don't expect that in a home game to close out. A closeout home game? Right? You're the Warriors, though, Mike. You're look at us. We got all these championships. We have Steph Curry, and, that's a bad look right there. T-Money, Warriors are seriously looking old. It's time to ship Draymond out of there, and Clay looks 90. Well, Clay's never going to be what he was before the injury. Jesse Shule, Warriors losing was inexplicable. Probably good to keep me honest. I was starting to talk. I think I was clairvoyant. Now I know I'm just another fat guy and I talk crap. Jess, we totally agree with that. I was with you on you're up 3-1. Everything about that team says you're not losing that game. You might not win by 10, to lose by 15 or whatever at home. Rob says, Devils today. I got the Devils too. You got a good number. I got a 105 last night. Curry is 3-0 with no defense. Now the entire league can shoot. He's looking much more human now. Well, that's the whole thing. I mean, I'm not saying the guy didn't change the league. Everyone's come out and shoot crazy threes now. But, now you look that great. I mean, he's got the record for threes, or Clay's got a record for threes, whatever. Someone will beat that because that's all people do now. Kings and Edmonton over to 6.5. I kind of like under in clinchers like this. Daniel's here. Saludos un abrazo. Daniel, where you at? Big Dan, where you from? Greetings and salutations, buddy. T-Money. Nats are that team that aren't good, but they play hard and will cash some tickets this year. I agree, but in this spot, I'm getting 120 with Corbin. Here I can't bet. Again, it's just a no play for me in this series here with this doubleheader, I should say. Doubleheader, no thank you with these guys. Lauren, call me crazy, but I'm taking a shot with the White Sox today. From the standpoint of they're due, I get it, right? You lose 9 in a row. You're only a plus 110 dog. Tampa's throwing out not one of their better pitchers, so I understand the thinking. Obviously, I mean, you see all my Tampa Ribby props here, Lauren. And obviously the books kind of agree with you because all these guys are plus 2-1. So what are they calling this? They think this game's going to be a shutout? I think it's going to be an over in this game. Michael says, stop bashing Curry. He played well last night. He was the Finals MVP last year. Was he a Finals MVP last year? Warriors first quarter, Warriors full game. Game 7, I'll stick back I like the fact they opened as a fave. I don't know. I thought Wiggins played better last year. Um, I'm just saying. That's a you're up 3, close the team out. You close them out, Mike. Close the team out at home. Nate says, I'm here at the kiosk. There you go, Nate. Nate loves it. Kiosk betting is key. Pump that puppy before they get you out. Here's my guy, Wick Fikiki Kidwaf. Ready for another absolute lock. Suns win the series minus 120. KD's go. So you got a 120. I saw somebody get a plus 125 on this. Weak Fefke. Joe Connor. Connor Joe batting third. All right. Worth a ribby slot. Damon, what do you got here? Suns game over. Braves and Rays money line. Yeah, the Suns over I don't hate because I think Denver's going to come out and score. And Phoenix can definitely score. I get it. Braves, you want to go money line with Strider lane 170. That's too much for me, but I think they win. And the Rays, again, this is another one. I mean, it looks a little low, right? Because the Rays are a pretty good team, 22-5, 9 straight losses for the White Sox to 130. Does look low, but it's also who they have pitching. So I don't know. Oh, he's batting cleanup today. Connor joined a cleanup spot. The low hanging fruit, I think, is that White Sox game at a plus 110, Nathan. I mean, Tampa Bay at minus 130 looks a little light for me. And also Detroit to start the day as a favorite. But that's already underway. So those would be my two. Again, I got nothing in either. I like the Tampa Bay over. I think they're going to hit Lance Lynn. But really, how are they 125, 130 fave? Plus 9 in a row. They look terrible. Ray Sox over. I'm with you, Rob. McCutcheon out of the 3-hole. Tigers up. I'm telling you, I thought about doing the Tigers in both games as a dog, but then you were a fade on first one. I'm like, oh, yeah, I probably should have took them. Right? I mean, a lot of times I say just go. It looks that easy. It's not. Take the ugly dog or whatever the case may be, but I didn't do it. So now I definitely can't come in on the Sox. Davis, what do you got here? Pittsburgh minus the 140 here with Rich Hill. He's looking for a little Dick Mountain to come out today and stymie the Nats with Patrick Corbin. Listen, last night in this game, I had Pirates run line. It was postponed. They're plus 135. It's a doubleheader now, so I'm off it. It's just a different feel. Doubleheader for me is, I don't know. I don't hate it, though, Davis. Again, I had it last night in the same spot before the Reigns game. Twinkies today, Bailey Ober. I don't hate it. I got the run line. I believe it right here. It's scrolling. Here we go. Run line. Minnesota Twins. First one in the chat. There you go. San Diego minus 170. So this one here in Mexico, David, the total is 15.5 runs. For me, I don't know. I'm gonna take a 150, 160 the other way with a dog in this series. If they're thinking there's gonna be 15 runs, I think anything could happen. So I don't want to lay 170 in that kind of situation. Timberwolves in the house. Mets won't lose to the game was postponed. Today's game's postponed again. We got another postponement in City Field. Is that official? That's an official postponement. PPD. Mark it up. I remember you and the Twins was laughing at me when I said the Lakers would be fine this year. Hey, getting into the playoffs when they take how many of the teams get in? 20 or 30 teams get in the playoffs or however heck many, 24 of them. That doesn't mean anything to me. You make the playoffs when they have playing games, 12 teams. That's 24 out of what, 30, 32, whatever many teams are in the NBA. That doesn't mean anything to me getting in the playoffs, bro. I'm pretty sure Oklahoma City they were tanking this year, got in the playoffs. Come see me when they listen. They get to I'm not going to say they get to a conference final because you have a a bad Golden State team, or you have a Kings team that's came out of the blue. So to me, it's not that difficult. I thought Denver, actually, the Clippers, but they were hurt all year. But yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not giving the Lakers any credit right now. Did somebody just call KD the goat? Is he serious? Uh, KD is pretty good when he plays. The problem is he doesn't play a lot. Rob says bullpen game for Tampa. Yeah, and that's for me. I got the over there because I think they're going to hit Lynn. See, bullpen games, I don't like it. I don't like bullpen games one bit. You don't get in a rhythm facing the guy. I think bullpen games are better for the bullpen team. Davis loving all of the favorites today, Cincinnati. Do a run line here. Run line with Hunter Green. Uh, Twins were saying the Ike, what is that? Twins say they wouldn't make the playoffs. Well, I mean, they get in a play-in game though. Like that to me, that's not making the playoffs. You had to go into a play-in game. You weren't good enough to even have a locked spot. Come on, man, it's disgraceful. Play-in games. What's the problem? Participation trophy, NBA basketball. Ridiculous. Gracious is in the house. What do you say, fella? What do you got here? Twinkies, Pirates, Texas, Milwaukee, money lines, any under. All right. Uh, Minnesota. I like run line today. 240? You know I'm not going to okay that. Now, the Pirates, again, you got Hill and Velasquez, and I'm like, oh boy, I got to take Hill and Velasquez. But it's Corbin and Cool. I don't hate it. Texas, yeah. I like Texas. Again, I got him at 112. It's at 165 right now. And Milwaukee with Burnsy on the hill. I almost want to take Detmer here. You know I like Reed Detmer. Burns, how about an over in that game? An over won't shock me. Though Burns has not pitched well. This is not Cy Young Burns. Rain in Jersey, says Kevin. All right. No Mets today. Mets are postponed. They beat a series, though. You beat Jean Morant, who was hurt. And a team that won 15 road games or 17 road games. Come on. I did read 80% chance of rain for today. Well, it's officially out. Milwaukee. Davis, I got to tell you this. You got Milwaukee here 140, Cincinnati 150, San Diego 170, Pittsburgh 140. You're not long to have a big bankroll taking these kind of games. And as I mentioned with Corbin Burns, and I was a big Brewer guy 2 years ago. I'm like, Burns, Woodruff, Peralta, this is a nice – I like our Eric Lauer. I like the pitching staff. This guy has not pitched well. He's going 5 innings. He's got one good start under his belt. I'm not buying it. It doesn't mean I'm going to run to bet the Angels. But sometimes I need – you got to have a little bit of – for me, to be betting on I need a little more of a track record from the guy. He looked bad in his 2 starts. He went on the injured list, or he pushed him back, whatever the case may be. I don't want to lay 140. No thanks. T-Money, I have a problem. Just do $100 on the Orioles down 205. Odd Deuce makes it 304. I mean, it's 3-0 now. It is the Tigers, but as I said, Erod has been pitching decent. Tony K's in the house. Yanks are falling. They look old. Judge won't repeat what he did last year, and Stanton's hurt. Yeah, Stanton's hurt. Judgment for an MRI, Tony K. Tony K, the Vegas top dog. Gave me my shot in the biz. Tony did. But yeah, the Yanks. I mean, this is no pitching. I said this. I mean, Nola had a big win yesterday because I'm thinking they're trading him eventually. But Yanks need pitching and guys who could hit. Katie is under the Chiefs as T-Money. 7-footer with his skill should have a 30 a game. I mean, he's good, but he's I mean, I just when guys get hurt, it just changes the complexion. And he's at this stage of his career, he's an injury-prone guy. Lakers get no grading for being the Wiz. Of course, they get no credit because the Grizz are garbage. Come on, it's a one-man show. The guy had a hurt hand or whatever was wrong with him. Kevin says I'm on ESPN. Am I really? I should be on ESPN. I'd last a week. I think the Knicks game goes over. I won't be shocked at that because everybody what they saw the last couple games are gonna think like that's gonna be a 90-85 game. I could see it. I could see a wild one. I mean, what's this total here tomorrow? 207. I could see an over. Absolutely. Yeah, I messaged you playing. The playing game, I can't do the playing. That does not count. You're not good enough to make the playoffs. You're not going to make the playoffs. Just like you're not good enough to make the NCAA tournament, you should have a playing game. Stop it with that crap. Gracious says Texas run line, yes. Minnesota run line, yes. Texas money line, Milwaukee money line on. I'd say Rangers on the puck line over the Devils. No. I got the Devils today here. So you're doing money line. See, I don't like the Texas money just because it's too much. Those things are. It's either a pass or a run line. And same with Milwaukee. I just mentioned Burns to you. I got to see if this guy's healthy before I back him. Why is Judge hurt? He's always hurt. When is he not hurt, Kevin? Yeah, Judge is on the injured list. So sad Giants didn't pay him $400 million. How do you guys like Rodon? Yeah, Rodon's on the IL. Montes on the IL. Judge and Sand. This is normal for these two guys, though. They get hurt. They never play 150 games. That's why last year was an aberration. And okay, it looks dumb because I'm like, you know what? Trade Volpe and some other guy, Torres, and a pitcher, and go get Soto and give him $40 million. Well, Soto's hitting $190, but he's still only 24 or 23, as opposed to 30 with a guy who's been hurt all the time. T Money, Orioles, stop. T Money, get some help, fella. Davis, Dodgers minus 142. Davis, this one I took St. Louis last night. I would say under here. Again, you're taking every fave on the board. I'm not going to agree with you. I mean, if I'm doing a fave, it's going to be a run line. I mean, I got the Twins run line. I had the Braves run line, Toronto run line. I can't. I mean, again, 30 years betting. I guess I'm at a point where I'm just going to try to outsmart things and just not lay money at this time. Pitt money line. I don't hate Pittsburgh. It's just, as I mentioned, with Rich Hill and Vince Velasquez on the road laying. I want to take the Nets. If the Nets had anybody else going today, I would have those two guys. I like Gore. I like Gray. I even like Trevor Williams. These two cats. Winner of the Warriors game, Warriors Kings will beat the Lakers, says Michael. I agree. Grizzlies are missing so many other guys. Their team's best players playing one hand. Yeah. Games off of Game 7 will be on the Lakers. Teams off of Game 7's a fade. Hey, I got to see what the line is. I got to look at the number first before I do that. David says Judge got $40 million to play 4 games. Yeah, he's going to play what? He'll probably play about 110 games this year. Well, next year it'll be better. Yeah, because he'll just get healthy as he gets older. Stop Gio's in the house. Good to see you, Gio. Kevin, why no contact in MLB? What do you mean, no contact? Kev, what do you mean here? I'm confused. Stop Gio says parlay money lines, Twins, Jays plus 115. I don't hate that. I mean, I got them both run lines. So if you're going to get a plus 115 just from the win, get that plus money. I can get behind that kind of parlay. Michael, Dodgers don't hit lefties, but back at St. Louis down-wing strategy. Maybe first 500. Yeah, I think the first 500 is a good play because you got 2 lefties on the hill. The Dodgers lineup isn't all that great. And St. Louis, for me, is most time a fade con team. Now, I had St. Louis yesterday because I'm thinking, all right, Dodgers back from Pittsburgh, road trip, flat spot, not meant to be. Not meant to be. This is meant to be my Twins run line, Jays run line, Braves run line. Although that is a washout. Rangers over the 8.5, White Sox over 9. Miami Heat tomorrow. Devils on the ice plus 105. Why no contact for the Judge injury? What do you mean, why no contact? Like, how did he get hurt? Is that what you're asking? Like, it wasn't like a contact hit? Like football, the guy gets hurt because he gets waylaid. Where um, Judge goes down with like a hip injury because he's hits the base wrong or whatever he did. Hard slide. I mean, a hard slide. So he slid wrong and he bruised his hip. Fascinating. It's guy slides and hurts himself. Yeah, he hurt. Yeah, he was sliding into second base. Like, what is that? Johnny Oates, Texas Ranger says, Johnny, you come into your after game buffet and it's burgers and chips and hot dogs and candy. He's like, I've never had a guy sit out with pulled fat. A lot of guys sit out with pulled muscle, though. And Judge, he's kind of a ripped dude for as big as he is. Slide wrong, hurts himself. I don't know. Michael Button, a few UFC picks. I know you don't care, Sean, but we got Sign minus 120, Padilla 125, Quinlan 110. Not my pick. Someone that's good at UFC betting made these and has been making me money. All right. I could say all right to these too, Mike. It's not like you're coming in saying, let's take a guy minus 445. It's a 120, a 110, and a plus 125. Boom. Where's Ari Gold? Boom. Let's go. Nice picks there. All right. That's that. It's Saturday. Do we have is the NFL draft again tomorrow as well? I'm telling you, I miss a Saturday Sunday NFL draft. 12 to 6 all day long. Denver minus 4 tonight, Daves. I kind of like the over in this game for Suns and Nuggets tonight, Davis. Kind of like the over. Did not bet anything on this one, though. Kevin says, thank you. Can't wait for NFL. Pray for the Jets. Yeah. Yeah, NFL. It's I gotta look at, we talk about the draft and it's like, oh my goodness, guys, and you see a lot of craziness. And all I heard of this draft is that it wasn't really a huge deep draft. So somebody who takes, I think the Lions kind of reached, they could have the best running back. They get not the best running back later on. Everybody's like, what the heck are they doing? The Jets, I think, with their pick, obviously they panicked. I think when the Steelers jumped in front of them. But man, it'll be here in a second. It's May. For all intents and purposes, it's May, which means it's really June, which means it's July 4th, which means it's Hall of Fame game on August first week. So technically it's August, everybody. Everybody's ready to go back to school? Gracious. When was anyone going to tell me that Dunkin' Donuts doesn't sell the bow tie any longer? I can't believe it. Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not a big donut guy for a fatty, believe it or not. And I don't drink coffee. Michael, you have a great day, Sean. This is not the last day of draft. Hopefully the Raiders don't do anything else stupid, like use a third rounder on Cincy's fifth best wide receiver. Tomorrow, there's another round tomorrow. Like, I don't get it. So first round's on Monday or Thursday. Second and third round is Friday night. What's today? They just do 2 rounds today? What are they doing? It was good. It was Saturday, Sunday. Non-stop action. Sat in front of the TV with a couple sandwiches. Hung out. All right. I'm out of here. You should be too. Get out of the house. Get off the computer. Put your phones down. Take the things out of your ears and enjoy life a little bit. Take a walk outside. Listen to the birds.